Edmund got a really good win over Dylan
Budka.
Budka. Yeah, and Edmund looked good, bro. He
Yeah.
did look
He
good.
did look
Now,
good.
now what I gotta say is, and a lot of people are telling me, the more I'm learning about Edmund, is that I like that division, is that he sucks on the ground. He's lost to all ground guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna say give him Bo Nickel, and remember what happened with Bo Nickel and Paul Craig?
Mm-hmm.
We thought it was gonna go on the ground, but they both stood up and banged. If Edmund bangs with Bo Nickel, I think he fucking rocks Bo Nickel. But if Bo Nickel gets him on the ground, it sounds like Edmund's gonna get submitted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
I like that breakdown. I think that Edmen has shown that he's that guy. If he gets propped up into a big fight like that, he's gonna crumble. So like, but you broke that down correctly. But like with that said, when they get in there under those lights, Shahbazyan will not defend that takedown against Bo. Maybe he can change, but
that's
dude,
his
he's
Achilles
proven it.
heel.
Yeah,
That's
it's his
his Achilles
Achilles heel.
No, because I was looking at the list of guys he's lost, all ground guys.
Yeah. Now, Dylan Budka is a guy who I interviewed off Contender Series. He's like a cool guy. We've done a couple interviews, so I kind of feel bad because that's one of the first fighters who I've interviewed that's been cut from the UFC. Actually, there's been two so far, both off Contender Series. But
And he got knocked out, yeah.
yeah, and this guy's like pretty young. He's like 23, so curious to see where he goes from here. You know, it's always tough when these guys get cut. Another guy who I interviewed who got cut from off of Contender Series, he's like 30. Like, where do you go from here when you get cut from the UFC?
Try to go to Bellator, right?
Shit, bro. There ain't too much money in MMA. I'd probably go get a regular job, bro, if I'm being dead honest.
Right. No, I
You
feel
know?
you. I feel you, bro.
I'd probably go find like something you got, like a sales job or something like that, maybe, and then be able to train on the side. And like there's a guy who, when he got cut from the UFC, he became like a PE teacher and kept fighting. Like some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't really like
It's
these guys who sell out for like MMA after like UFC, not worth it.
It's a tough business. Tough business, bro.
Tough business, bro. But you see it, like Dylan, I guarantee you he's gonna keep fighting.
I mean, he's young enough though. You can grow and learn from this.
Yeah, but like, how do you get enough money to keep training and shit? Like, that shit's expensive. Like, even me just trying to eat healthy and go to the gym, that shit is expensive.
But look at Joaquin's story though.
Yeah, but Joaquin has turned it around. Now he's getting that big bag.
But look at, he's like 30 now. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Look how
Joaquin
many years
did? He was working at Walgreens when he first got signed to the UFC.
But that's what I mean. Look at all these years it takes you to get to that point. You know, he didn't give up on himself. He kept going. He kept going. He had a loss. Remember, he had going through this. I may have a different opinion on it.
Yeah.
You're 23, 24. You now realize what tough competition looks like. Sometimes you need that wake-up call. Like, all right, dude, I got to get back to the drawing board here. I'm good, but maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was.
Right. I think that's what he kind of ran into. He had a good, like, little record going on before he made it to the UFC, but he's got to switch some things up. I think he said he's going to drop weight, but